Hi, my name is Amanda Goff. Here's my audience. This is my mom, Angie.
Hi.
My grandma, Rita.
Hi.
And my cousin, Philip.
Hello.
So imagine this. You're walking to your car in the middle of the night after leaving the grocery store. Someone kidnaps you, pushes you into a van, and you are sold into the world of human trafficking. It sounds pretty scary, right? Well, this is a growing epidemic in our country, and it happens all over the world as well. It can happen to your daughter, your sister, your brother, even your neighbor, or somebody you don't even know. It may be a forbidden topic among you and your friends, or just something you don't talk about at all, but that needs to change because it's something that needs to be talked about. UNODC describes human trafficking as the abduction, coercion, or fraud or abuse of a person, or selling a person receiving payment for someone to belong to somebody else. Who intends to take control of that person and their life. It may not just be sex or prostitution. There's different forms of labor or even slavery that people get sold into. And according to FBI.gov, people also use human trafficking victims and cut out their organs and sell them to other people. So it's a scary thought. But where does something like human trafficking begin? Where does it originate? Well, F3 magazine, their opinion is slavery itself, and it started back in the 1700s, even child labor laws. It was never fully done away with when we all thought slavery was over. I read a woman's story. Her name is Barbara Amaya. She's actually a survivor of human trafficking. She said that she ran away at about 12 years old, which is kind of a similar beginning to most of the stories that I've read about human trafficking. She was actually on the streets where she was taken in by a couple who then kind of took care of her for a while before, pretty quickly putting her on the street as a prostitute. She was sexually abused, physically abused, and forced to do this for a long time, and she actually developed a drug habit at a very young age. Her saving grace, she says, though, is getting that drug habit because she ended up in a rehab facility where she met a woman who actually helped reunite her with her family, and she made it out of human trafficking. She was sold to different people, but her story had a happy ending, and a lot of, stories don't. According to humantrafficking.org, in 2015, there were 5,544 victims of human trafficking, most of these in California. 21,000 calls came in about trafficking. 3,000 of those calls were survivors that were actually rescued from their abusers. But like I said, most people don't have a happy ending. So what can we do to help? Well, we can start by writing government officials. We can ask them what they're doing to help combat this horrible thing that's happening. We can watch for red flags and hopefully in the future save a victim of human trafficking. And you can also volunteer at outreach centers for victims that have, experienced something like this or know somebody who have. We also need to be aware and teach our children to be aware by encouraging schools to kind of incorporate this into their curriculum so students are aware, because it doesn't just happen to girls or boys or young or old. We need to learn at a very young age that you have to be aware of your surroundings. We need to get informed, and we need to inform other people as well. It won't stop unless we make it stop, so it is time for all of us to get involved. There's between 600,000 and 800,000 people targeted each year for human trafficking. So if you know somebody who has been, if you are afraid you have been, or you need help, if you're a survivor yourself, you can text the word help or info to 23733. It's the National Human Trafficking Resource Center. They have somebody there to help and kind of give you advice and just talk you through things and counsel you 24/7. So hopefully you will be more informed now, and you can go out and inform other people as well. Thank you.